Hi Cancer, this is your horoscope for April 2018. Thank you for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. Now from the 1st of April until the 15th of April, we have Saturn conjuncting Mars in your 7th house of relationships. Now Saturn is the planet of structure, Mars is the planet of desire, drive, and getting what you want. And those two sitting together in your 7th house in the sign of the worker, Capricorn, indicates that for the first 15 days of April, you're really going to work hard at creating solidity in your relationships. So that's finding a new partner. That's making your relationships more concrete and secure, making a commitment to a partner, moving in together, proposing, really creating more structure in your relationships and planning for the long term and making those more concrete and secure so you can rely on them and you can feel that they're going to be a part of your future. On the 16th of April, we have a new moon in Aries, and the new moon is when the sun and the moon sit together and the moon recharges its batteries by pulling in Aries energy in this case, and that happens in your 10th house of career. So when it comes to your work, from the 16th of April onwards, you're going to be really focused at making progress and moving ahead in your working life. Obstacles that would have seemed difficult in the past now seem like challenges that you're willing to take on. So you're going to look for promotion, you're going to look to have more responsibility, you're going to look to do things more on an independent basis. So it may be that you want to progress in your existing employed job, or that you start to feel the sense that, hey, I could actually start my own business, or I could start to do something on the side. Also on the 16th of April, Mercury, the communication planet, goes direct. It's been in retrograde for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and it's been in Aries in your 10th house. So when it's come to work, the guidance and communicating in your working life has been somewhat difficult. So you may have meant something and it's come out a different way, or you may have made little mistakes at work. That's done with now, and you're really able to communicate in a crystal clear way. You're going to see your path forward when it comes to your career and your profession in a clear light. You'll see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you'll have concrete plans on what you want to do with your work and how you want to move ahead. On the 17th of April, all the way through until the 6th of September, one of the outer planets, Saturn, goes retrograde. Now, the Saturn retrograde gives you the ability to say no and to unravel structures that are in your life. Now, for the first 15 days of the month, you were looking to create more security when it came to your relationships. You've done that now, and from the 17th until the 6th of September, with this retrograde, you're now looking to let go of relationships that don't work. So let's say now that you've got the girlfriend who you really love and who you want to marry and have children with, you let go of a friend who just criticizes you and who calls you up at 3 in the morning crying and needing your attention, and you've gone through this cycle for years and years and years, and it's just not getting you anywhere. And you let that go because you realize there's nothing you can really do to change that person, and by being there for them, you're just enabling them really more than helping them, just as an example. So it's about creating more positive structures for the long term in your relationship life and letting go of negative structures that have been in your life up to this point. On the 22nd of April through again until the 30th of September, we have Pluto, another outer planet, going retrograde in your 7th house. So this is letting go of the inner wounds that you may have when it comes to your relationships, being hurt by other people, feeling a sense of obligation to people who really don't treat you very well, and now taking responsibility for yourself and saying, do you know what? These are the people I allow into my life because they are positive and they're loving and they contribute something. And the people who hurt me, I'm not going to let those people hurt me anymore. It's about becoming really decisive and saying, if you're just here to take and destroy and make me feel worse about my life, then I'm not going to be your best friend, or I'm not going to come round every day to take care of you and to have a chat. So you stop letting yourself be taken advantage of by other people with these retrogrades in your 7th house. On the 25th of April, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, goes into Gemini in your 12th house of spirituality and spiritual strength. So you will now feel that meditating and communicating with your higher self or with a higher power is actually enjoyable and is actually something that you love to do. So don't be surprised if at the end of the month you find yourself in some sort of spiritual workshop or meditation group. It's going to be something that will serve you. And that, I always go on about this, but the relationship you have with the universe is the most important relationship that you can have, because it gives you the guidance that you need to have a wonderful and fulfilling life. So if you get the urge to join one of those groups at the end of the month, go for it. You're not going to be harmed by doing that. Finally, on the 30th of April, we have a full moon in Scorpio. I'll make a separate video on this to go into more detail, but this full moon is on top of Jupiter, conjuncts Jupiter, the lucky planet in Scorpio, and it happens in your 5th house of romantic relationships. So again, this is a wonderful blessing when it comes to your love life, and opportunities for love and romance and connection and making your relationship solid and long-term appear here at the end of the month during the full moon. So if you do want to propose or give someone the key to your apartment, the 30th of April is a wonderful time to do that, to celebrate your love for each other and to make that commitment and to make the relationship stronger and more concrete for the future. So that's what I get for you in April. It looks like an amazing month for you. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you next month.